All right. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostle GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing the word and truth and sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shout one to the hopeful lake. I received this alert, this morning. I know a lot of people, are watching, the live streams with this. A lot of people have gotten the word, about, the so-called, shooting, the Pittsburg Synagogue, man. And at the end of the day, when you look at this, ESAU is building a case against brothers, man. All right, he's building a case, all right, to stop this preaching, man. All these different angles that ESAU is trying to take, we understand what his end game is, man. All right, to get the brothers off the corners, man. What ESAU wants to do, he wants to link our preaching, all right, to these attacks, man. Which our preaching, all right, our ministry has nothing to do with anything carnal, man. Matter of fact, let's start there, man. We have to be circumspect in these times, Aki. Consider what you're a part of, man. It's finna get serious out here, man. The elder brother Kazak did a lesson. I haven't seen it, but I seen the title. When it said when it's not cool, to be a Hebrew Israelite, man. And it's finna not be cool to be a Hebrew Israelite, man. People here to play games. People here to use this platform for their own vainglory. People here for strife, just to argue, man. But pretty soon, all right, very soon, it's finna get real, man. You finna have to really be ready to die for what you believe, man. And that's why the Star with our apostle GMS on down, all right, they're very serious minded, man. All this playing Jake like to do, showing his teeth, laughing, everything's a spoof. It's finna get real, man. This is 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. It said, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. You see? So we understand, all right, that we're not going to pull Esau's kingdom down, all right, through carnality, man. All right, through a bullet for bullet confrontation with these Edomites, man. We understand we have a higher power that's going to intervene in our situation, man. All right? We're not here to be carnal, man. We're not here, all right, to try to be Spartacus, man. We don't come in that spirit, man. We just gonna push this word, man, and through the power of preaching, all right, salvation is gonna come, man, for the elect, man. All right, those sincere men, all right, starting with those sincere men that's out there making their body a living sacrifice, all right, and the women, men and children who are, allotted for salvation, man. Those believers, man. But we don't come in no type of carnality, man. And that's why we don't try to link ourselves to any black anything, man. Black Lives Matter, Black Hebrew Israelites, black identity extremists, man. We're not gonna link ourselves to any of those things, man, because Esau wants to try to link our preaching, all right, to these attacks, all right, that he's staging, man. We not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Let's get that, man. We not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know how Esau gets down, man. And we see, all right, him slithering and what he wants to do, man. It said, at least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. We know about his crisis actors. He controls the media, so he controls the narrative of what the masses see. We understand these things, man. And at the end of the day, through it all, we still have to be ready to lay our life down, all right, for this gospel, man. That's what it's coming down to, man. You see, it's finna get serious, man. It's finna get serious, man. That's why the elders and apostles, different elder brothers, different brothers, they in the spirit of trimming, man. All right, getting yourself prepared, man. Being locked into the spirit, watching, man. Seeing what the hell is going on, man. This devil finna make a move, man. This word is devouring him, man. Spiritually, man. And he can't do nothing with it, man. So he finna get carnal, man. And he building the case so he can justify his sword, man. You know, so let's go into the article. It says at least 8 reported dead. Shooter detained at Pittsburg Synagogue. And it says a suspect has been detained following a shooting at a synagogue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. At least 8 people have been reported dead and 3 officers injured. Police radio chatter suggested the suspect told officers that all Jews need to die, and he doesn't want any of them to live, before being detained, man. You know, and Esau knows, all right, that we constantly prove through the scriptures, all right, that those people living, all right, in the land of Israel are not the real Jews, man. You know, he knows that we preach that and we break it down through prophecy, all right, and through precepts, man. You know, so Esau, you know, he tries to make it seem like the motive of the shooter, all right, you know, is against the Jews, man. Knowing that that's what we preach against, man. Preach against. You know, then you had the incident, you know, I believe it was in New York, where you had the Jake, you know, cussing this Edomite out, calling him the devil, you know, and then supposedly cut him with a knife, man. You know, so at the end of the day, we understand, all right, Esau is building their case, man. You know, and we're just watching, you know, and reporting it, man. You know, and getting ourselves ready, man. Get yourselves ready, man. You know, it said the shooter was carrying an AR-15 and a Glock pistol. An additional weapon was found attached to the suspect's ankle and a pistol in his waistband. A military-style package was being checked inside the synagogue following reports of an explosive device. You know? So that's why you don't see, all right, brothers on camera shooting guns at the shooting range, man. All right? Or pushing this carnal vibration, man. You know? He finna link all that, man. All right? But you had ICPK, the shooting range. Esau is finna link all that up to these things, man. You know? This devil, all right, is going to use his media, you know, and control the narrative, man, and link all of it up, man. Anybody that goes by black, put that title on them, Esau's finna link all of it up, man. So he can be justified in the eyes of the masses when he does what he does, man. You know? And we already know what's coming, man. You know? I'm gonna play a little bit of the film, you know, just to see.
Mayor, do you know if he barricaded at all? Is he barricaded? I heard you. We don't know. That's an active ongoing. Once we have stability.
And this is supposed to be why, you know, the shooting was still active. You know.
Please do not contact police officials, and as soon as there is more information, he'll be bringing them back out.
But everything Esau does is suspicious, man, because if it's a dire situation, he's, you know, this guy's here drinking coffee, you know, chilling, you know. So I don't know for sure if it's completely staged or did people actually die, you know. Is it a hoax, you know, or just a false flag, you know, because a hoax is when nobody really dies, man. It's just all actors, man, you know. And a false flag, you know, is when people really die, you know, but they put the blame, all right, on a false, on someone, all right, who has nothing to do with it, man. You know, like 9/11 was a false flag. You know, people died, but they put the blame on the Arabs, man. You know, then you got different hoax, you know, where no one dies, man. You know, but they still put the blame where they want to, man. You know, so who knows for sure what's exactly what, you know, things will unfold later. So I ain't gonna speak much about that part, you know, but just looking at what Esau is doing, we know he's building the case, man. And all this is aimed towards the brothers, man. You know, but we'll let a little bit more of it play.
Lock your door. Stay in your home. And we can't answer any questions right now because it's ongoing. But this will be the staging area. I will be back and forth.
And this is what's coming, man. You know.
Trying to get further down the street there. One of the officers' car was blocking it, but they're moving a little bit further down the road here. Very active situation still out here right now. We cannot go further down here, Murray Avenue. Again, just moments ago, we talked to Chris Togneri with Pittsburgh Police Department. as well as Mayor Bill Peduto, but they're not answering questions for us at this time. So far, we're still unsure exactly how many people we're dealing with here. Not quite sure who this person is just yet. And again, if you live in the Squirrel Hill area near the Tree of Life Synagogue, you heard from an officer there with Pittsburg Police. You have to make sure you stay inside for safety. And still just very active here. You'll hear sirens still moving down here right now. There seems to be another car that's really driving through Murray Avenue at the moment. Cannot get much closer than we are right now. On my way here, I did see another street that was blocked off. That was actually looking right at the synagogue.
Go fast forward a little bit.
Exactly sure what their plan is at this time. We expect to ask that question as well as
the devil actually speaking a little bit.
Siriano, he is the 25-year maintenance man at the Tree of Life. He was inside one of the restrooms inside an unused room at the time, and he told me he heard pop, 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 and he went outside, and he described the scene. He immediately turned around and then ran out of the building. We can tell you that Rabbi Jonathan Perlman from the New Light congregation. There are 3 different congregations that hold their services on Saturday mornings here. It's Tree of Life, it's New Light, and it's Dor Hadash, and all 3 hold simultaneous services. The Dor Hadash is led by lay people in the Squirrel Hill area, but this is a place where dozens of families start their weekends for decades. They come to Tree of Life, and I just talked to Augie, and he's in shock right now. What he described to me, he did see one of the congregants down, and he said immediately a police officer came in. He was holding his phone. He got down and told the police officers, "I'm calling 911 right now. I'm calling 911," and he was able to be.
We gonna be circumspect, man, cause you see how calm these people is. You know, supposedly over this great tragedy, man. You know, but these people are calm. You know, no one's crying. You know, ESAU getting tacky out here, man. You know, ESAU very tacky out here, man. You know, this is Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil," man. So we're watching everything, man. We coming in time of heavy betrayal, when people that are close to us is going to betray us. All right, agents that have been probably set up, you know, in our life, you know, is going to be revealed. You know, it's going to be a lot of things happening, man. But we have to have our minds girt, all right, with the truth, man, so we don't bug out, man. Knowing at the end of the day, man, salvation is on the way, man. Knowing at the end of the day, all right, we're going to see some crazy things, some bugged out things, some things, all right, that if we're emotional, you know, we're not going to make it, man. All right? So that's why we have to be already dead to this world, man. You know? Not putting trust in anybody, man. You know? Not trusting anybody that's in this world, man, because anybody in this world can potentially flip, man. Only the elect is going to remain faithful to the end, man. But not trusting anybody in this world, man. Just being circumspect, man. All right, making your words few, you know. Not doing all that talking, man, revealing everything, man. You know, but just being more observant and being circumspect, man. Because circumspect means being very attentive, being very watchful, man. You know, and trusting in Yahweh Shema Shah at the end of the day, man. You know, because we see ESAU is finna make that move, man. You know, he just gonna continue doing different acts, doing different attacks, you know, and building that case, man, trying to link it up to us, man. You know, that's why we have to stay spiritual, man. You know, this devil shouldn't have nothing, all right, on us, man, but some lies, man, just like they did Yahweh Shah, man. You know.
Out of the building safely. I'm going to talk to one of the immediate past president of Tree of Life, Michael Eisenberg. Michael, you started your morning going to Tree of Life.
I was getting dressed to go up to services with Brad Orsini, security.
To get to Chris's location here at the scene. We don't know how many people have been shot at the synagogue.
These are what they're being telling us right now. We're trying to get an exact number here. So far, we're
Trying
still
to find
unsure
one part.
at this moment, but we're still working to get more information. We're staying here at the moment, again, at the intersection of Northumberland and
That's
Murray
what I
Avenue,
wanted
but we
to see.
cannot move down here. And as you probably
All right, and that's the main
saw
part
there, a
I
SWAT team
wanted to
member
see,
walked
man.
through asking to get through this location just to show you the
You
seriousness
know,
of it. You're also still seeing some SWAT team
that's
members
what's
walking to
coming,
the
man.
other end of the street from the synagogue.
That's what's coming, man. All right, while Jake playing these games and bullshitting, you know, thinking this Hebrew Israelite is just a thing to do. All right, you see those troops, those military troops, those SWAT teams. That's what's coming, man. You know, that's what's coming, man. It's gonna be a lot of brothers' front doors, man. You know, this scene, man. This is what's coming, man, to the men of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. All right, that's what's coming, and the prophecy speak about that, man. You know, we gonna suffer a lot of persecution, man, for the word of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know, go to Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. It said, "Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer." All right. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you a crown of life, man. So we have to keep the crown in life as we get ready to go through all these things that we're gonna go through, man. Think on the immortality that's to come after this tribulation, man. Think of the rest, the abundance, the peace, all right, the glory that's to come after this tribulation that we're about to go through, man. That's what's going to keep us sane and give us that incentive to push through this, man. You see, the people, you know, that been playing, that's been bullshitting, you know, they not ready for this, man. You know, people that ain't serious minded, people talking about a bigger and better Passover for next year, Jake rapping, making mixtapes, man. They not ready for this part of the ministry, man. You know, they want to be famous amongst Israel. They want some fame on the comment board, man. That's what they here for, man. You know, well, we had to have our mind ready to endure and go through this part of the ministry, man. That straight gate, man. You see, get ready to go through the straight gate, man, because we seeing it being prepped, man. And we already see it coming, man. You know, because we walk in your house shot, man. You know, hey, shalom to all the Akim listeners as well, man. Shalom, Yahbashim Ashabrakta. You know, shalom, Shapal, shalom, bro. So let's go for another Luke. You know, the spirit I was just reading it this morning, man. You know, this the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 47. It said, "Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like a man which built a house and digged deep and laid the foundation on the rock. And when the flood arose," all right, and we just seen how that flood gonna arose, man. Them troops coming to your crib, man. You know, that's gonna be that flood, man, of ESAU, man. That's why scriptures say when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord's gonna lift up a standard, man. You know? And that rock is your house shot, man. That's the foundation that we are built on, man. All right? And when the flood arose and the stream beat vehemently upon that house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock, man. So we not gonna be moved, man. You know, if we continue to build our foundation on your house shot, man, we won't be moved, man. You know, it said verse 49, "But he that heareth and doeth not is like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of their house was great," man. And that's gonna be a lot of Israelites that know they're Israelites, man. You know, because they know about the truth. You know, they listen. They agree with the truth, man, but they don't come into obedience. They don't get serious about anything. All right, and they have a platform built on vainglory. All right, strife. You know, arguing, causing confusion. You know, sellouts. You know, the same flood gonna come upon them, man, but they gonna suffer great ruin, man. You know, because they ain't right. You know, and they been playing, man. You know, so they finna get ready to suffer great ruin, man. And that's why it's important, all right, that we stay on point, man. Being obedience, man. Constantly being more and more obedient, man. Constantly being more separated from this place, man. You know, in the spirit of looking past this place, man. You know, because so-called white man, the devil, finna make his move, man. But the scripture told us to fear not, man. You know? All right, let's go to it, man. You know? Because Yahushua has already overcome, man. Yahushua got this devil number, man. You know? We have nothing to fear, man. You know? Let these people fear, man, that don't have Yahushua, that don't believe in Yahushua, man. You know? Verse on this John chapter 16, verse 33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you should have tribulation, but be of good cheer. I have overcome the world, man. You know? So we rejoicing, all right? As we see Esau, all right, making his move, man. You know? Because we know what's coming, man. You know, when he make his move, the Lord gonna make his move, man. Even if we have to die, man, the Lord still gonna make his move, man. You know? And those that are that die for Yahushua gonna be risen first, man. You know? This from the brother GMS Power Kai. You know, hey, Shalom. This is Matthew 5 and 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, so we understand the reward that's coming behind this persecution and this tribulation, man. You see, everyone talks about the kingdom, you know. Everyone talks about the glory, the women, the riches, you know, ruling, you know. But we understand that tribulation must come first, man. But the Lord told us to be of good cheer, man. Take this cheerfully, man. You know, if we suffer with Yahushua, we're going to reign with him, man. As it says in I believe that's Timothy, you know. If we suffer with him, we should reign with him as well, man. You know, and that's what we look forward to, man. You know, let's go from there. You know, I brought this out not too long ago, man. But we had to constantly, you know, reiterate these things, man. All right, keeping the body in the right mindset, man. You see all these games, you know, that these people have been playing. You know what they call a GMS, you know. Yeah, I knew them niggas weren't right. The 12 chart sign ain't right. You know, all of those shit there, it's finna be nipped in the bud, man. All right, the 12 chart sign ain't gonna be up discussion when them Edomites, all right, kick your front door in your lap, man. You know, and come in and blasting everything in sight, man. You know, 12 chart ain't gonna be up for discussion in that day, man. You know. You'll learn about the 12 tribes charts in the kingdom, man, when you come back, man, and see the 12 tribes, man. You know, this is Acts 14 and 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of heaven, man. And Esau was building the case, you know, that's going to cause that tribulation of the prophets, man. You know. But we understand the Lord's going to lift up a standard, man. It's not going to go the way Esau think it's going to go, man. You know, the Lord's going to deliver us, man, from the snare of the wicked, man. As King David was praying for in the Psalms, man. You know, I end with this. Come, bro. Let's say some of us will get spiritual power at that time. Things is about to get real. Come. You know, some brothers will get spiritual time, man. You know, but it's going to come to those that believe, you know, those that have been preparing themselves for this time, man. You know, prepping, you know, their vessels, trying to purify their vessels, man, to receive this spiritual power, man. You know, we got to be locked into the spirit, man. You know, it's not just going to come. All right, through osmosis, man. You know, it's a build up to that spiritual power, man. You know, it's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2. I started this is 2nd Ezra 2 and 43, and in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest. And upon every one of their heads he set crowns and was more exalted. All right. And then the man of high stature is Yahushua during the crowning ceremony, man. You know, he's in a crowning ceremony, man, of all the prophets. All right. The 144,000, man. You know, of old, man, that are back today, man. They're lots, man. You know, they endured through all this, man. You know, And upon every one of their heads he set crown, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He said unto them, These be they which have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Now are they a crown and receive palms. You know? So at the end of the day, to make it to this, we're going to have to, confess the name of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai in the midst of all this, man. It's gonna be some people that's gonna forsake, Yahweh Bashim Al Shai in these times, man. They're not gonna. It's gonna be a time where it's not gonna be cool to confess Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. See, you can do it now. You can go teach, and then leave camp, and go to Hooters, man. But it's not gonna be that sweet coming up, man. It's not gonna be comfortable, man. When it's gonna come a time, man, when you step out there, man, you're gonna be under the threat of imminent death, man. For preaching this word, man, for preaching this gospel, man, the way ESAU finna demonize it, man. So it's gonna be a lot of people that ain't gonna wanna deal with that, man. And it's gonna be a lot of the ones that weren't serious and that was playing, man. And so he answered, saying unto them, like verse 46. Then said I unto the angel, What young person is it that crowneth them and giveth them their palms? So he answered and said unto me, Is the Son of the Most High, Yahushua, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of the Lord. All right, for the name of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man, for the name of Yahushua, man, standing stiffly, man, through all this that's finna happen, man. Those that stood stiffly, man. So, I pray that the Lord put the spirit on me to stand stiffly, man, because it's not of us, man. It's going to be over Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man. We just have to make preparations, for the Lord to deal with us on that level, man, to put that spirit on us, all right, to be able to stand in these times, man. To be ready to take that death, man. That's why we in a serious mindset. We can't say it enough, man. Be ready to take this death, man. The standard gonna be lifted, but at the same time, be ready to take that death as well if that's happen to be your lot, man. Be ready for whatever this devil gonna bring, man. Pray how about Shema Shai to have you ready, man. To put the spirit on you to deal with whatever this devil finna bring, man. Cause he finna come with some things, man. He finna come with all type of things. His kingdom is crumbling, man. He finna go all out, man. So that was the point, man. Just wanted to put that out there, man. Just jump on it. The spirit was on when I seen it. Like, yeah, this, Esau getting ready to make moves, man. So it's on us to keep each other prepared in the spirit, in the right mindset, and continue to watch and pray, man. Fast, do things that get us closer to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man. That's the time that we in, man. All right, but that's the point. I hope brothers and sisters edified. Once again, I'm give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostle GMS, who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation to the hopeful elect out there, that's pushing his word of truth and sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, pushing to get up out of here, man. And shalom to the hopeful elect, man. Shalom.